Hello friends, how are you? So happy to see you here tonight. All my life I've been looking for the Bohemia, but the Bohemia was always there. It is everywhere we go, when we join with friends and we talk about ourselves, our emotions, art, music, poetry. So tonight I'm very excited because I'm going to present some new songs from this new album I'm doing called Nights in the Belly of Bohemia. But the album is going to go with a poetry book as well, with the same name. We'll try and release it at the same time. And I'm going to start tonight with some poems, because for me at the moment I need poetry more than ever. And I was talking with my friend Tristan about how when the world gets a bit rough around the edges, let's put it that way, we need the poetry and the resistance even more. So I'm going to start with some poems from the new book called Nights in the Belly of Bohemia, and the first poem is from my mama. It's called My Mother's Hands. My mother's hands are now my hands. In my skin, I see the geography of her skin. I remember as a child, gaping into the furrows of her hands, wondering what journeys, what nights inscribed the texture of her human wings. Back then I fretted for my mother's hands. I cursed the clothes that irked the hands as she bashed the dirt against the stone basin. If only it all stopped, I thought. The endless cycle of dirty shirts and stained kitchen cloths. But my mother's hands are now my hands. I marvel at the crevices and the holes. Now I understand, no amount of leisure can keep our hands from returning to the rugged leather of the earth. I remember the soft touch of my mother's fingers on my hair as she lay me down to sleep. My mother's hands are now my hands. I fall into the cracks of London when I'm sick of telling myself about myself. I fall into the cracks of London when my friends disown me and I'm ashamed of taking more than I can give. I fall into the cracks of London when the Indian summer ends and there are more books than hopes on my window. When lovers complain about my hypochondria and I cannot escape the memory of your shoulders, when your face reminds me of the man I shall never become. I fall into the cracks of London when I get bored with squabbles about gender, when my sex burns like a nuclear wound, when the TV speaks of children who will never know their children, when my verse fails to resuscitate the rosebush, I fall into the cracks of London. I fall when it goes wrong, when it goes too right. And I'm waiting for the guillotine to descend. When I hear poems and songs without pneuma, without texture, without catacombs. Fall into the cracks of London when they say everything has been done, that we are wrong to shine our old boots and dream. I fall into the cracks of London. I fall deeply, so deeply into the cracks of London, nothing else contains me. Together we descend, we who were shunned by the great metropolis. We conform a new city, a new dominion, an architecture of holes and wells, a toboggan of new beginnings, a spiral aperture of terror and expectation. Whenever I need air, I go to the Bohemia and I fall into the cracks of London. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I'm so excited. I've actually never done this, and it's so really thrilling to join the poems with the music and to have Alice playing such wonderful, wonderful music. So I hope you don't get too angry with the poetry. If you do, don't worry. It's normal. It's one of the things about growing old. We forget about poetry. This is a poem called One of the Things About Growing Old. One of the things about growing old is that everyone gets busy. So busy that the phone stops ringing. So busy that no one snogged for years. So busy that you have yet to meet their white hairs. So busy that by the time you get to the pub, everyone's already tucked away in their pajamas, and you enter other circles and groups knowing that they too will grow old, and once again you will visit the park with your Spanish guitar and your book, observing the younglings fondle on yoga mats and picnic blankets, remembering that once you fondled too, and your friends drank and smoked and spent hours debating communism. One of the things about growing old is that it's harder to wear a fedora and march around London like you owned it. You know that once you were adored and now you are understood and tolerated. No one knows whether they won, but it's harder to keep the mask on. Harder to smile at the traffic wardens. Harder to leave notes under the pillow. Harder to sing naked under the rain. Harder to turn fireflies into metaphors. I remember the first time you arrived, with pencils and paper butterflies entangled in the forests of your hair. You said time is for unimaginative folk. Is it harder to say things like that now? One of the things about growing old is that everyone has a train to catch. Everyone is fluttering back and forth like robotic sparrows in a loop station. No one asks why, which way sunflowers fall, or if there were loot makers in Babylon. No one wants to play the saint, nor dip their toes in the seas of excess. No one hitches a ride to Worthing to bathe in the waters of the decadent night. One of the things about growing old is that we are angry and sanctimonious and have all these opinions which matter far less than the vexation they cause. One of the things about growing old is that I miss you. I miss your sparkle and I miss your bones. Thank you very much. Yeah, these are all poems from the new book that I'm writing, and it's been incredibly inspiring to see the help of people. I've started a campaign, a crowdfunding campaign, because unfortunately I don't have a record label, I don't have a publisher, I don't have anything. I only have the poems and the songs, but a lot of people have helped and been very generous. So I thank everyone who's done that, and we'll do this together. But it all started in London 12 years ago. I came here, fell in love with a girl from Gibraltar. Her name was Joanne, and she lived just round the corner from here. This is actually one of the first streets I knew in London when I came back. I'd been when I was young, and I fell in love with her, and she had a house here in Gray's Inn Road. And in that house I started writing my first songs. I moved from Barcelona to London. Did you know this story?
No, I love to see
Oh, don't worry. So yeah, one of the first songs I wrote was this one. I'm gonna play it tonight because I'm gonna be playing some of the newest ones. So this is a song that reminds me of this time when I was here in Grayson Road. It's called We Are What We Are. Metric lines and vaccines. Well, I just have your eyelids. I even bought my language to stay inside the sun, spirit of love. We are what we are. A little drunken sultans who smoke and laugh. Raindrops from the ceiling, hide under your curtains. My songs are all dissenting. Oh, they bear the squid of failings of love. We are what we are. Oh, coffee-loving beggars who smoke and laugh. Singing for breadcrumbs, singing for dust from the stars. Singing for someone to notice. Singing for someone to love, to love, to love. Coins fall from my pockets. I think I'm paying for my wonder. I need every connection to understand the station of love. We are what we are. Oh, little fretted angels who smoke and laugh. Singing for breadcrumbs, singing for dust from the stars. Singing for someone to notice. Singing for someone to love, to love, to love, to love, to love, to love. Da-dum, dum, dum, dum. Da-dum, dum, 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 dum. Da-dum, dum, dum, dum. Da-dum, dum, dum, dum. We are what we are. A little fettered angels who smoke and laugh. Singing for breadcrumbs, singing for dust from the stars. Singing for someone to notice. Singing for someone to love, 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 to love. love, to love, to love. Thank you very much. I'm starting to get hot. The second part is going to be wild. The first part, we're going to do some new songs. We're going to go deep into the darker shadows of the Bohemian night. And then in the second part, we're going to rise like a multi-feathered peacock, phoenix, into the explosions of the Bohemia. But first, we're going to protest a bit. This is a song I wrote last year. It's from my new album, Wound in the Night, which is the last one I did. If anyone wants a copy, we've got some there. And it's called Wound in the Night. Pass me the bottle and look to my eyes. Let's tear down the curtain and speak of our times. There's a crack in the skin of hope and belief. Perhaps if we talk we can see what it is. The trees are breathing despair, 'cause some fools drilled holes in the air. And it's raining in Kiev, but nothing is wet, for what falls on the heads of the women and men are the tears of the world, torn by the greed and the lies. Aha, there's a wound in the night. Aha, the moon's covered in wine. Aha, but the candles are alive. Won't you stay for a while? See my genocide. And tell me your curse. The days are like knives when you plunge into yourself. There's a war in the west, there's a war in the east, and only the rich have got tickets to flee. The winds are stuck in the grave, and the ghosts, they're all praying for change. I know it will come, but before we're done, can we toast to the ones who are broken and shunned by the hammer of hearts, torn by the greed and the lies. Ah, there's a wound in the night. Ah, moon's covered in wine. Ah, but the candles are alive. Won't you stay for a while? Won't you stay for a while? Let's see my genocide. Let's see my genocide. Let's see my genocide. Let's see my genocide. Look to my eyes, let's tear down the curtain and speak of our times. There's a crack in the skin of hope and belief. Perhaps if we talk we can see what it is. What it is. Give it up for the wonderful Alice Mary Williamson Alaska. She will be back with us very, very, very soon. Unfortunately, we had a friend, Richard, who was supposed to come as well, but he got stuck in Hastings in an infinite party. It started on Monday. I thought he would be finished by now. But apparently he wasn't done with the night. He told me he needed a bit more. So yeah, I'm going to be doing some of the new songs now. I want to say that I want to thank especially John Hess, who's here in the audience, because he has been instrumental to find the sound. He's been recording the new songs in his new studio, which is fantastic in Leighton. So thank you, John Hess. And this song was probably one of the first ones we did. We didn't know what it was going to be like. He has such a beautiful guitar. John, I have to say, after playing your guitar, this baby, well, I won't say it in case she gets angry. So fine. Yeah, I want to dedicate this new song to you and to everyone who's come. It's the new single, it's just come out today. It's called Mortified Too, and it's basically one of the typical, banal, old school breakup songs. Many people have asked me today if I was okay, if I had problems emotionally, but this has been 30 years in the making. 30 years of rejections, 30 years of breakups, 30 years of problems, not only mine, people that you see around you, problems in relationships where the bond doesn't really work the way we would dream that it would work. And no, don't worry for me, my emotional life is fine, but worry for the rest, well, including myself, of the bonds, which sometimes cannot materialize into something tangible. Here we have wonderful couples who can maybe give us some advice on how to do this. But for the moment, yeah, this is a song about breakups. It's called Mortified Too. Are you mortified too? But this all went to hell. Do you stay up at night wondering what moves you should have made? Is it only me dismembering the tale? Are you telling your friends our love had to end for you to change? Bond's not a wave. You ride when you fancy the motion of pain. I'll tell you again, our plot needs a gem, but you burnish the page. Do you think of us in this or any other way? Or is it me slashing the air with questions, projections, meanderings which matter nothing to you, to love, or to anyone else? Will memory hurt, or is it just a note? And the nocturne of pain you wrote for yourself in New Mexico? Or did it escalate when the curtains fell? Was it always a drag to see me in rags whilst you wore stilettos? A bond's not a type you undo in a day when you need a new lie. I'll tell you again, you've broken my stern and the leakage is bad. Is this something that burdens you, my love? Or is it me playing with the lights of a life that was dark before you were near? And now that it's clear, we just have to pack up and sing our goodbyes. Na 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 na, and sing our goodbyes. Na 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 na, and sing our goodbyes, my love.
sitting on a bench in a park in Madrid where your flesh and my dreams were born again. A bond's not a wave. You write when you fancy the motion of pain. I'll tell you again. Our blood needs a gem, but you burnish the page. You think of this in this or any other way? Or is it me slashing the air with questions, projections, meanderings which matter nothing to you, to me, or anyone else? Thank you very much. I'm so relieved. The first time you play a song is always very scary, isn't it? Tristan, you know about these things. I had played it once with Dominic Silvani, who we did a show together, but I messed it up so bad. I messed up the chords, the rhythm, the lyrics, the progression. I messed everything so much that it ended up being a completely different song. So this is the first time I've actually played it. That night I was haunted, you can't imagine how. I was haunted for 3 or 4 hours by the song that came playing to my mind and said, Gabriel, you're an idiot, you're a fool, you haven't played me properly, you haven't shown me to the world, you have completely destroyed my virginity, my first ever chance at sexual plenitude with an audience. I said, you're a perverted little thing, get out of my way. It took me 1 month to forgive the song. But now I'm happy that we've made friends again. This is a new song I recorded as well at John's. It's the newest song I've got. It's probably a week old. And sometimes you need a song. You don't know if it's a lot of bollocks and it's not going to help or not going to work for anyone, but sometimes you need it. You need it to give you some kind of hope or some kind of different shape to your thoughts. I actually needed this song, so I have to thank the song for being born. It's called The Edge of a Dream. I'm here on the edge of a dream, in the borders of truth and of fantasy. Oh, please won't you stay here with me? Tomorrow we'll see what the city brings. We can fold our thoughts and face a dove. We can turn this room into old Montmartre. We can draw a boat and paint a sea. Hold my wrinkling hands, our fears won't win. Oh, I'm on the edge of a dream. Won't you stay here with me? On the edge of a dream, on the edge of a dream. Pass me the book about time, I'll put it away for a while. Sometimes it's fine for the mind to glide. We won't have to pay for the big wheel ride. We can scream a while or start to scream. We can hold our limbs or free our dreams. We can look at the way the moon is lit. We shall dance away till the night sees fit. Oh, I'm on the edge of a dream. Won't you stay here with me on the edge of a dream? On the edge of, I'm on the edge of a dream. Won't you stay here with me on the edge of a dream? On the edge of a dream. Or perhaps we find a different plot to make this path more meaningful. I like the structure of your wings. Can I please dissolve into your skin? Oh, I'm on the edge of a dream. Won't you stay here with me on the edge of a dream? On the edge of, oh, I'm on the edge of a dream. Won't you stay here with me on the edge of a dream? On the edge of a dream. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to my friends and supporters and everyone who helps for these songs to have a place in the world. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to play one more new one, and then I'm going to invite Alice to come back, and we're going to play one song or two, and then we're going to have a break, and then in the second half I'm going to go completely crazy. I hope you come with me on this journey. I'm very happy now that these songs are baptized in the world. There's also a person here who's Antonella's friend who had never been to one of these gigs in this. So she has been baptized, the songs have been baptized, we've all been baptized, and in the second half we can just go crazy. So, yeah. Thank you to Rory for putting on these nights. I love you, Rory. Next song is dedicated to my friend Misha Rees. She's an important part of the Bohemia. She's helped me a lot with the Poetry Mondays, which is another night that I run for poets and musicians. And yes, sometimes we go through hard times, but we're together in this struggle. This one's for you, Misha. It's called Lovers and Dreamers. It's from the new album as well. This one is definitely never been played live, so this is the first time it has any validation in the tangible world. If you hate it, don't worry, it's not my fault. It's the song's fault. So, yeah, and all these songs are gonna be recorded in John's and released in the new album, Nights in the Belly. If you want to help me and you haven't already, please support the campaign, because I will be able to make vinyls, books, CDs, and drink enough to be able to write more. Lovers, dreamers, did the wild horses go when you gave up the blow? Oh, seekers, sinners, did you give up your flow for a flat in the posh part of Rome? They're selling cakes in Montmartre that cost more than the art. Did you trade your Bedouin heart for a hit in the charts? Did the muse completely deeper? Dancers, wheelers, did you extinguish the flame when the little ones came? Oh, tricksters, seers, do you know of a place where you'll rip off the mask from your face? This para's a farce. They've only got poses and tarts. Your color won't change the fact that it's made for the stars. The banker's having a laugh. Dancers, dreamers, where did you go? Seekers, sinners, come back to me. Sometimes I feel I need more than the thrill. Oh, I need someone to scream. I need Willie DeVille to come back and haunt me. Oh, smokers, oh, winners, where did you leave your cape and your wings? Oh, healers, wizards, the night is a dream. We must fall in its rivers and streams. Abandon your grin. Your price is your cardinal sin. There's only plastic within. Put your stance in a bin. 'Cause I want to step in. Lovers, dreamers, where did you go? Come back to me. Thank you very much. That was Lovers and Dreamers from the new album Night in the Belly of Bohemia. I want to invite Alice back on stage, and I want to thank her for putting up with me in the last year. We've been doing lots of shows together. She's tired of the Bohemia. She's completely knackered. She doesn't want any more parties, any more drinks, any more communion, no more romances. But I keep on begging her, Alice, let's continue into the night. Let's play. She's like, okay. Thank you, Alice. We're gonna play, I think one song. What time is it? 9:05. Brilliant. We're so good with time. It's crazy. We're gonna do this song and then, yeah, possibly one more, and then we'll take a break. I wanna play this one because I've got some friends who we were talking with Rory about how difficult it is sometimes to live in England at this moment in time. But we're still here, aren't we, Rory? And we continue doing music and poetry and believing that it's possible to create a more sexier reality in this place. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Night has turned your compass into dust. You're hanging like a tightrope in the rain. And now that London told you all its lies, you wonder if there's future in this place. Girl, if you're tired, don't go away. We can ride England all over again. When they parade with the guns and the blade, we can ride England all over again. All over again. They say that stubborn men hold on to their petty little flags when life and faith have ceased to be alive. But what's the use of living in a lie when all you've got are spiders in your mind? Let's sing it together. Girl, if you're tired, don't go away. We can ride England all over again. When they parade with the guns and the blade, we can ride England all over again.
over again, all over again, all over again. Take me to a place in Innisfree where everyone is listening to the band, where faces merge in song and poetry, and plenitude is all that we demand. Oh, girl, in your time, don't go away. We can ride England all over again. When they parade with the guns and the blade, we can ride England all over again. A cappella, take your time, don't go away. We can ride England all over again. When they parade with their guns and their blades, we can ride England all over again. All over again. All over again, all over again. We can write it, we can write it. All over again. Thank you so much. We're going to take a little break. We're going to be back in 15 minutes, and the second half we're going to go crazy. So make sure you get a couple of pints in, because you're going to need a bit of intensity. Thank you very much. Hello again. Welcome to the second part of Mortified Too. I'm very happy because I've been able to excerpt from my psyche some new songs, but you know who's not happy? The old songs are very angry. They're very jealous because they're wondering which of them will have to drop out of existence in order to give space to these new songs. So I'm really suffering at the moment. There's a lot of voices in my head telling me, I want to get played, I want to get played. So in order not to upset anyone, I'm going to ask you guys a couple of questions as I go along, and then the decision of playing them won't be mine. So would you rather we started with Lena Kalinka or When I Was a Bird? What do you think? Oh, that was quite close. When I Was a Bird or Lena Kalinka? How many Lena Kalinkas? How many When I Was a Bird? It's the same, it's fine. We're gonna have to play both. Okay, we're gonna start with When I Was a Bird, which is a song I actually wrote not far from here as well, in Grazing Road. And it talks about childhood, and it talks about the past and trying to make a truce with it. When I was a bird, I used to swoop low to peck in the ground of your coffee pot soul. When I was a bird, I thought it was wise to try and discern the smog in your eyes. And then you took me in, and I fell into your mind. It was deeper bird in a little blue box. I get the ruins of my past for my poems and songs. When I was a bird, I flew to Madrid to hide in the bars from my family's sins. And then you took me in, and I fell into your mind. It was deep as the well where young lovers lie. I was a bird. I like the disguise I hid in a bin, all made by your lies. But then you took me in, and I fell into your mind. It was deep as the well young lovers lie. When I was a bird, when I was a bird, when I was a bird, when I was a bird. Thank you so much.
Well, it's time for Lena Kalinka. I want to dedicate to my friend Tristan. Yes, Lena was it's based on a wonderful friend that some of us know called Vera Tolstoy. A very inspiring friend that lives in Amsterdam. And James and I and Dominic and Richie and some of us met her, and we were all astounded by her intellectual capacities, by her artistic splendor, and about her physical beauty. When all those elements are put together in one person, you better run. It was a complete disaster. But she inspired this song, and I will be always grateful, and a fantastic friendship that we still have. And I visit her a lot in Amsterdam, where she lives with a rich and handsome and very, very, very intelligent husband.
Lena Kalinka, do you have space in your mind for this narcissist thing? The day has gone by. All I need is a friend. And lend me your lap. Tomorrow I promise to work on my art, my Russian cherry. Roll one for me. And tonight, let's pretend we are in a garden of dreams, like a scene by Chagall or Henry Matisse. Show me those blue-winged butterflies flying and the pools of your eyes. Oh, Lena Kalinka, do you have any words for this summer to drink? The night has been long and I'm stuck in my mind. And lend me your tongue, I need to unsing all that I've sung. It's so hard to become what everyone sees. But maybe tonight we can be whatever we want. A modernist poem, a pound of Rambo. Show me that sweet swing, my poet's fine, and the pulls of your eye, and bring me wine to exorcise the devils within and all of my sins. Tonight we might win, just for a while, my flame in the night. I need your embrace, it's the middle of winter, it's so cold inside. Sometimes I cry from the snow in my eyes. I want you to feel all that I feel, it's everyone's dream to not be alone. But maybe tonight we can in town cut our bones and be like a song by General Cohen. Show me that sweet purse you stole from your purse and the pulls in your eyes, and bring me wine to exorcise the devils within and all of my sins. Tonight we might win, just for a while, my flame in the night, my flame in the night, my flame in the night, my flame in the night. Thank you very much. That was Lena Kalenka. Now we're gonna go to Peru. Peru 1997. I was thrown to Peru. I was sent there by the Gibraltar government saying I needed to learn some culture because I was becoming a close-minded little fool. I said, I'll go to Peru, but I don't have an idea, no clue what the Peru is. I swear, I wasn't even sure what language they spoke. Imagine. Imagine the splendor and the happiness when I found out they spoke Spanish. And I could talk to all the ladies perfectly. I met one which I completely adored. Unfortunately, she adored her husband. But we had one night where we held hands in front of the Pacific Ocean. And this is the song that came out of it. It's called Nobody Knows Where We Are, from the record, The Wound in the Night. Will you come back to me when magic finds its parking place? I don't care what mask you bring, as long as we can dance again. Won't you show me some verse before time spits its curse and we sever the thread? I'm sick of the lies of husbands and wives. Won't you show me your kite? 'Cause I'm feeling so high from the quirks of your body and mine. Nobody knows where we are. Drank the wake of the stars. I know you mock my style. You say I push the Latin line, but this is not my show. It's a tale of two wandering lives. Won't you show me that move, the one where you prove that your country's gone wild? I'm sick of the lies of husbands and wives. Won't you show me your kite? 'Cause I'm feeling so high from the quirks of your body and mind. Nobody knows where we are. Drank the wake of the stars. Nobody knows where we are. Drank the wake of the stars. Let's sing it together. Nobody knows where we are. Drank the wake of the stars. Nobody knows where we are. Drank the wake of the stars. Yes, we did. What do you think of this lady on the clarinet? What is your... I'm not very sure because you're so close to something. You can't appreciate the beauty when you're so close to something. That's why one of the best moments to fall in love is the first time you meet someone. If you don't fall in love with them at that moment, forget about it. I'm joking. But this is a song about not falling in love, but falling in lust at first sight with a man. It's called Almost Perfect Face. Forgive me, pretty lady, but I said your name too soon. There were roosters on my steeple when you moved across the room. I observed the lads beside you, and I thought I could compete. But when you came right to me, I felt tremors on my feet. I guess I am a gypsy, and I do what my blood says. If you want an antidote to beauty, please deliver it today, before I fall into the pit of your almost perfect face. You are
many implications when you wore my ragged coat. You said I was the captain when in truth I was the boat. I emerged inside your body like a coked up butterfly. And when the dream was over, oh, I felt tremors in my eyes. I guess I am a novice when it comes to love's hotel. I thought I wanted fire when in truth I wanted hell. I was blinded by your embrace and your almost perfect face. Love is a kingdom where your branches stretch. There are mirrors in the moon which remind me what I crave. A touch, a look, a word, a wondrous face in fire. Your almost perfect face. Forgive me, pretty lady, but I failed to know of love. I thought I saw it in a movie, but it didn't match my heart. All my friends, they told me love is a kingdom in the sky. But when I looked above me, I just saw bloody military missiles flying by. I guess I need a poem to surf its purple grass. All the ones who know it are still going for the chase of your mirage, of your embrace, of your almost perfect face. Child of the night, child of the backstreet, I need to write you down. Child of the night, child of the backstreets, I need to write you down. Child of the night, child of the backstreets, I need to write you down. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. We had a request here. We've done too many banal songs about the love in the night in the Bohemia. Bohemia, unfortunately, is not very consistent with the amorous feelings. They happen very, we know, like a flash, and they fly away into the smoke, and they're beautiful, and they are completely, like, universally profound, but they don't last very long, let's put it that way. So, I'm gonna do a song about a love that lasted perhaps a bit too long. Dedicated to my friend James, who has asked for it. It's called Overstay Your Welcome. It's from the album Whiskey with Angels, and it's recorded in 2020. In love, how do you know when you've overstayed your welcome? Or if they need somebody new, a messenger of smoke with their pockets full of lies.
will they tell you with the soup? At any given time, or any given day, or wait for spells of rain to drown the birds of love, the birds you thought you knew. If you see me down this road again, please remind me I'm not the only one to blame. I'm not the only one to blame. And the promises you took, should we treat them as our friends? Or mute the sky they give before they might return and illuminate our beds? Or is this all just a race, or a relay team of hearts? When all the friends you knew are looking for a room in the Grand Hotel of Art. In the Grand Hotel of Art. If you wonder what the hell went wrong, please remind me, Rome, even Rome had meant to fall, was meant to fall. In love, how do you know when you've overstayed your welcome? Or if they need somebody new, a messenger of smoke with their pockets full of lies. With their pockets full of lies. With their pockets full of lies. Thank you very much. I did a short version there because the songs are like calling in my brain saying, I want to exist. You're never gonna play again. Got another gig tomorrow, could you please shut up? Tomorrow we're going to a place called Box, which is near Bath, and then we're going to Wales, so this is the beginning of a mini tour, and it's a great beginning with you guys here, so thank you very much. But, sorry, your job is not done very well today. You haven't been participating as much as the gods would have wanted. Or the song, so I've got to tell you off. And I've got to ask you to participate in this song, because it's a song about all of us. It's called Silly Old Dreams. Everybody knows it, but we're going to sing it. Eva's going to come and sing us with us as well. Come on, Elena. Yeah, and all of you are going to sing. It's very easy, it goes like this. Da-dum, da-dum, my silly old dreams. Only you know.
My silly old dreams. My silly old dreams. My silly old dreams.
Everyone together.
My silly old dreams. My silly old dreams.
Romance will change your heart, but ever so fleetingly. Give it 16 weeks and it's back to your silly old dreams. Would you ever give up your sacred shield of poetry with the lure of the flame? Be more than you've been. I showed her my poems and she spat at the laptop screen. She said, I'm sick, Gabriel, of that muse, your mustache, and all of its whims. But she couldn't see I was looking for a shortcut to eternity. Oh, she couldn't see. Only words do it for me. Oh!
My silly old dream. My silly old dreams.
She sold her horse to pay for a room for her folk artistry. But all her friends said her songs, her folk songs, were like quirky antiques. But those bastards couldn't see the pleasures of strolling down past centuries, wasting your days with sweet melodies. Oh!
My silly old dream. My silly old dream.
I said,
My silly old dream. My silly old dream.
the rough roadsters in the magazines, but the masters of the verse, they seem still up for firing some Gibraltarian poetry, singing to the industry, singing, I can be the one I'm meant to be. But if you believe in me, perhaps I'll believe in you. Sing it!
My silly old dream. My silly old dream.
I said,
My silly old dreams.
my silly old dream. My silly old dream.
My silly old dreams.
I said, my silly old dreams.
My silly old dreams.
This morning I woke up, said to myself, Gabriel, this is the last time you're gonna wear the waistcoat. I have to shave that mustache, but I'll keep it one more night to present the new songs of Belly in the Belly in the Belly of the Bohemia.
Thank you so much. Thank you for participating, thank you for singing, thank you for dancing. Now we've got to dance. Anyone who dances, we get a free CD. Or actually, before we dance, we need someone to read a poem, because this has become a tradition in our concerts. We always get someone from the audience to read a poem. So tonight, Alice, you can go the first person you see.
I thought you were going to start.
Oh, you want to read one?
No.
Alice will read one.
Okay.
Read to someone.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
Give someone and make them open the book at any page.
Can I do it like without looking?
Yeah, without
so
looking,
I don't know
without
who I'm
looking.
looking at.
Exactly, without
I
looking.
can't see.
Yeah. So open the book at any page. This is Linda Cash. Give it up. What a wonderful name. Oh.
Does that mean anything?
Yes, it means everything. He was telling me of too much light, too many jokes. Well, that's why you got the darkness. Give it up for Linda Cash.
It's the darkness that makes us pine. Oh, okay. I'm nice at this. I need the light then. It's the darkness. It's the darkness that makes us pine for candles. The noise that summons us to silence. When bankers speak of profit, we want to turn to Keats and depetal the lily of truth. It's the tug of war with history that anchors you to rocks. When you inhabit your dreams, you're indestructible. No amount of smoke can disassemble your horizons. Jump, dance, laugh and sing as if the stars command you.
Well, the cosmos chose that perfectly because it urged us to dance and sing. So basically, the cosmos has spoken. Anyone who doesn't dance tonight, at least with their shoulders, will be doing the cosmos a disservice. This is a song from the album The Year of the Rat. It's called I Feel Like Dancing. And it goes like this. I feel like dancing alone in my room. Here on the genius of mirrors and cells. I'm building a dance floor with my favorite books. I'm closing the window to my daily concern. And the cactus you send will keep me in check. And every time I move, it will blossom in the room and in my hand. Oh, I feel like dancing, like lights in the air. No one is looking, so we'll make it look better. And the lights will be matching the shirt that I wear. Music will reach them, reach them, reach them, reach them. It happened to girl. And the cactus you sang will keep me in check. And every time I move, it will blossom in the room and in my hand. Or the memories of the Bohemia return when I spin like a bird in this genderless roulette of dancing wildly by myself. We need las palmas.
Here there's no wrestling with petulant fascist views. The man and the woman are sharing the grudge, and everyone else, the migrants from Yemen, spring in their hearts. The cactus you send will keep me in check, and every time I move it will blossom in the room and in my hand. Oh, every time I move it will blossom in the room and in my. Every time I move it will blossom in the room and in my hand. Thank you very much. Thank you to Rory. Thank you to New Roots. Thanks to all of you for being here. It's been an absolute pleasure. I was very excited to try the new songs because it was very important for us. We were saying that sometimes it's difficult to survive as whatever in London, but the new songs give you hope, and the people and the concerts keep you going, because otherwise it would be impossible. So thanks to all of you. As I said before, I've got an Indiegogo crowdfunding campaign to do the new album. If you want to contribute, that's fantastic. If anybody wants a vinyl or a book, a poetry book, you can buy it now. There's very few books of the poetry left because no one wants CDs anymore. So yeah, get a book if you want. Don't get anything. And thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna do one more song. This is a song from the new record, Wound in the Night, but it is old now. It's called Shutters on Your Eyes. Flag you follow, and you're flat in Sleepy Hollow, where you put up rich Apollos, and in luxury you wallow, and you think you'll ditch the sorrow if you save for your tomorrow. But the crumbs you'll have to borrow, when the crumbs of love you borrowed to survive, in the caverns of your mind, when your banking must collapse. Even your iPhone 25 won't make this darkness pass. You've got shutters on your eyes. You've got shutters on your eyes. You've got shutters on your eyes. Truth you sever with your marketing endeavor, and you think you live forever cause you've got a heart of leather. You protest about the weather, but the climate groups you tether. When the last bird drops its feathers, will you think you are so clever to sell lies from the caverns of your mind when the myths of you collapse? Cause even your Merlot 1945 make this darkness pass. You've got shutters on your eyes. You've got shutters on your eyes. You've got shutters on your eyes. You love the Indian heiress cause she owns a flat in Paris, and she wears the Wall Street malice that your inner troll will cherish. And the day that you got married, you took off with the nanny, and you stroll around the valley with your shades and your Armanis to disguise the caverns and your eyes in the lasers of your mind. Cause even your iMac 2095 won't make this darkness pass. You've got shutters on your eyes. You've got shutters on your eyes. You've got shatters on your eyes. You've got shatters on your eyes. You've got shatters on your eyes. Oh, you sell lies from the caverns of your mind. Your banking miscollapse. 'Cause even your iPhone 55 won't let this darkness pass. You've got shatters on your eyes. Thank you very much. Keep it up for Alice. There's Alaska. My name is Gabriel Moreno. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Rory. Thank you, New Roots. We're gonna have some drinks, and I think it's time to go. But I don't want to go without doing a Leonard Cohen song because my friend Tristan is here, and we both are absolute devotees of Cohen. We love his music, and we always like to do one of them before the end. Thank you much. Thank you very much. I promise it means a lot to me. I woke up this morning and I didn't know if anyone would be here, and it's fantastic to be able to launch the songs with you. A lot of friends and a lot of people that I know and I admire, so thank you very much. The last song is dedicated to my friend Tristan. We've known each other for a long time. Many things have happened, but he's always supported me, so thank you very much. This one is for Tristan and the General. Everybody knows. Everybody knows the dice are loaded. Everybody rolls with their fingers crossed. Everybody knows the war is over. Everybody knows the good guys lost. Everybody knows the fight was fixed. The poor stay poor and the rich stay rich. That's how it goes. Everybody knows. Everybody knows the boat was leaking. Everybody knows the captain lied. Everybody's got that sunken feeling, like the father or the dog just died. Everybody's talking to their pockets. Everybody wants a box of chocolates or a long stem rose. Everybody knows. Everybody knows you love me, baby. Everybody knows you really do. Everybody knows that you've been faithful. We'll give or take a night or two. Everybody knows you've been discreet. There's just so many people you had to meet without your clothes. Oh, everybody knows. Let's sing it all together. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. That's how it goes. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. That's how it goes. Everybody knows. Everybody knows it's now or never. Everybody knows it's me or you. Everybody knows we'll live forever, baby. Oh, when we've done a line or two. Everybody knows the deal is rotten. Old Black Joe still picking cotton for their ribbons and their bows. Oh, everybody knows. Everybody knows the plague is coming. Everybody knows it's coming fast. Everybody knows the naked man and woman are a shining artifact of the past. Oh, everybody knows the scene is dead. There's gonna be a meter on your head that will disclose. Oh, everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. That's how it goes. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. That's how it goes. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows what you've been through. From the sacred cross in Calvary to the beach in Malibu. Everybody knows it's coming apart. Just take one look at the sacred heart before it blows. Oh, everybody knows. One more time. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. That's how it goes. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. That's how it goes. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. That's how it goes. Everybody knows. Thank you very much, Alice, Helge Laska, and Gabriel Moreno. Thank you, George Venus, for taking all the footage. Thank you very much. Thank you, Richie. Thank you, Dominic. Thank you, everyone. I have a drink upstairs. See you very soon. Cheers. Thank you very much.